Alright, what is going on, guys? I'm We Got Bored and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a story time video about this year's Halloween, and I actually made a video a couple years back which was also a story time about Halloween because usually a bunch of fun stuff happens. Like every year, Halloween is a pretty good time. You know, you do a bunch of fun stuff like eat candy, dress up, get robbed. We'll get to that third one later, alright? Don't worry. So a couple days ago it was Halloween, and this year's Halloween was actually on a Saturday, which you would know if you weren't living under a rock, of course. So since it was on a Saturday, we had the whole day of school off, and like even though we don't really have school anyway because it's all online, it's still pretty nice to not have anything to do. So we had a really fun day planned because for those of you guys who don't know, my birthday is actually like the first couple days of November. Like as of recording this video, my birthday is in 2 days, so I might actually post it on my birthday. That would be pretty cool. But since me and my twin brother's birthday was so soon, we decided we would go and shop for some birthday stuff and then go do Halloween. And so if you guys don't already know, I'm actually an avid golfer, you know, even though golf is not a sport. So since I do play a lot of golf in my free time, we thought for our birthday we would get some new golf clubs and golf bags and just like deck out our golf sets, okay? So we went over to the golf course, we went in the shop, and I'm not gonna go into too much detail about golf because I know that like literally nobody cares. But basically we just went into the golf shop and like talked to a couple of our homies that worked there, and we were just like, hey, we're looking for some new equipment. If you guys have any bags and like clubs that we can maybe try out, that would be really nice. And the guy who works there was like super nice. He was like, yeah, sure, we have a couple bags that you guys could look at and like if you want to buy them or whatever, and then we have some clubs that you can try out like on the course today if you play, because golf stuff is like really expensive, okay, which is gonna be pretty important later in the video. So since golf equipment is so expensive, the guy was like, yeah, you might want to try it out before you buy it because like it's a pretty big decision on which thing you're buying. Like you don't want to pay 6,000 rupees for a new golf club and then just have it be garbage. So he gave me this one club to try out, just like see if I like it, and then he said bring it back to me the next time you see me and just tell me what you think of it and like what you like and don't like about it. So he lended me the club, and then we found a couple of golf bags that we liked, like one for me and one for my brother, and we ended up buying those. So we left that golf shop with a bunch of brand new stuff, okay? We were absolutely decked out. We were kitted, bro. So we're walking onto the golf course with all our nice new stuff, and we're like playing around, and I really liked the club that he lended me. Like it was a really nice golf club. I was pretty sure I was gonna buy it for my birthday. I was like really happy with it. So we finished playing, we went back to the shop, but there was nobody in there because it was like closed. It was like 6 p.m. or something. So since there was nobody there, we decided I would just keep the club that he lended me and then like bring it back to him the next time I see him. So me and my brother load up the car with our 2 new golf bags and all our stuff from before and the new club that he gave me. So there was like a lot of stuff in there. So we go home, eat dinner, and then at 8 we were supposed to go to our friend's house to like have a little Halloween party and play Five Nights at Freddy's. So fast forward a little bit and we're at our friend's house. We're just hanging out, you know, like watching scary movies and all that, just having a good time. Of course it wasn't really like a normal Halloween, but like we made the best of it. It was still pretty fun. So around like 12 o'clock, you know, I had eaten my fair share of candy. I was like pretty fat at that point, so we decided we would go home. So me and my brother get home and we're just like hanging out and stuff. We stayed up till like I think like 1:30 or something, and then we went to bed, you know, just a normal day, okay? A pretty fun Halloween, nothing out of the ordinary, just having a good time, okay? So we went to bed, and I wake up in the morning at like 10 o'clock or something, and I wake up because I heard my brother say golf clubs, and I heard him say gone. Like I couldn't really hear everything he was saying because he was downstairs and I was still sitting in my bed, like just woke up, but I heard him saying something about I paid so much for those golf clubs and now we don't have them anymore, and I was like, what? Like I was just confused. So I got up, I went downstairs just to see what was going on, and my entire family just looked shocked. Like they're all sitting there like staring at me like they haven't slept in days. Like they did not look like they were doing too well. So I was like, guys, what's going on? And my brother was like, Adam, you know those nice golf clubs we got yesterday? You know all that nice stuff that we got? Well, somebody came to our house at 3 in the morning last night and opened up our car and took all the stuff. And I was like, what? No. You're trolling me. Like you're lying. You're April Fools, like something like that. There is no way somebody came at 3 in the morning, opened up our car. I don't even know how they did that because they didn't have our car keys. Okay, we have our car keys. And then they just took all of our golf stuff and left. Like no way. And my dad was like, yeah, I woke up this morning and went outside and the car trunk was just open. And I looked through the whole car and everything was fine, but the golf clubs just weren't there. Like he just took the golf clubs and left or something. And I was like, okay, well, how did he get into the car? Like, did he break into it or something? And he was like, no, I left the car unlocked last night and I didn't think it would be a big deal. But of course, the one night it was a big deal. So I was like, okay, did he come in the house? Like, well, could we have died or something? Like, what's the deal? And my dad was like, no, he didn't come in the house or anything like that. He just like came up to the car and tried to see if it was unlocked, and it was. And so he just grabbed all the stuff and left. And we got it on video. We have a camera in our driveway and we got it all on video, like him just grabbing all the stuff and just walking away. And I saw it myself. Like, I looked at it and it said at 2:45 a.m. because it gives you like a little like timestamp of when it happened, when the camera's recording. So 2:45 a.m. you just see a dude walking up the driveway, and then like 2:46 you see him walking down the driveway with all our stuff in his hands. Like, it is just disappointing, man. And my parents told me that like he took a bunch of stuff from everybody else on the street too. Like, he took 6 bikes from my neighbor that lives down the street. Like, it is just ridiculous. Like, this guy was out here trick-or-treating in the neighborhood, but instead of getting candy, he was like stealing people's stuff. Like, instead of going house to house taking Milky Ways and Snickers with like a funny costume on, he was going house to house taking bikes and golf clubs with a gun. Like, you knock on the door, hello, anybody home? No, nobody? Okay, I'm just gonna break into your car. And the worst part is, like, you know how everybody has those Ring doorbells with the cameras on them? So, like, in case you get robbed or something like that, or in case somebody goes to the door of your house and tries to get in or something, you can see who it is and see what they're doing. Well, like, 3 different people, we asked, like, 3 different people if they have Ring doorbells and, like, if they could see anything or see who this guy is at least, and none of them said they could see anything. Like I said, we had a camera in our driveway, and we could see him walking up and down the driveway, but we couldn't see who he was at all. Like, we couldn't even see if he was, like, black or white or whatever. Like, I got black, I got white, what you want? So to this day, it's been like almost a week now since this happened, and we still have no idea who this guy is or like what he's doing. Like, for all I know, he could be one of the boys, okay? Like, we have no idea at all. And we called the police and everything, and they said they had like a detective working on it, but he hasn't really like done anything at all. I mean, at the end of the day, he probably like took our stuff and just like sold it to some pawn shop or something, or like sold it on eBay or Craigslist or something. Like, he is not trying to keep our stuff, okay? I don't think he cares that much about our golf clubs. And like, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter that much who it was. I'm just kind of annoyed that he like took all our stuff and just got away with it. So to whoever came to our house and stole a bunch of stuff and like took a bunch of stuff from our entire street, like, GG's, okay? We got grief this time. And it was like $1,000 worth of stuff that he stole, like, just from us, which is really annoying. Of course, like, that's not ideal, but at least he didn't come into the house and like hurt somebody, which he easily could have. Like, it was really bad. Nobody wants to get robbed, but like, it could have been a lot worse. So like, luckily everybody's safe. Like, nobody would ever want to wake up in the morning, like, start having a nice day, and then look at the news and see YouTuber We Got Bored dies in robbery. He had 12 subscribers. He made very good mediocre content. Like, that would just not be good news. But on that note, guys, that's gonna have to do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed making it, even though I had to get robbed in the process. You know, it's all for the channel, okay? If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like and leave a comment. Comment down below any ideas you might have for me to make like different types of videos, because I'm willing to make whatever kind of content you guys want to see. Click the link in the description to buy some We Got Bored hoodies. For every We Got Bored hoodie that somebody buys, 1 kid in Africa gets saved from starvation. So it's a good cause, alright? Would really appreciate if you guys could go buy some of those. As always, subscribe to the channel We Got Bored for more random videos at random times, and I will see you guys in the next one. We got bored.